Friends, I am back and we shall again try to solve some chess puzzles. So here is the first one already. Let's see what is happening here. Okay. Okay, this should be simple. We can take the knight here, threatening then to do some forks like here. Of course, black can go back with the knight protecting f7, but he lost a knight anyway. So let's try this. Okay, he retakes the piece, but we fork two rooks and we are ahead here. Oh, I was too quick here. Let's see, I should probably first take the or not. Okay. Yes, maybe better option is to take the bishop here, and then we can protect the knight if pinned by rook on e8. Okay, let's go on. So what is happening here? Okay, now black has passed pawn and also has some threats with the bishops. Can we do something here? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is going on here. Okay, black king is pretty much exposed and we have two rooks on D and E files, so I suggest that we sacrifice the knight here and then we attack with two rooks, and we also have a possibility to go with the rook on the 7th rank, attacking two bishops. I can't see any other possibility here. Let's try to sacrifice the knight here. And that was correct. So we attack with the check first. Yes. And now one option is here what I mentioned already before, but do we have a better option maybe here? Okay, we cannot attack with the bishop, it seems. We cannot attack, rook is lost here. So I shall try simply go to the 7th rank here. And that was actually correct. That was actually correct. Okay, let's be careful here. If I take the bishop, my bishop seems also lost by moving pawn on c4. Okay. So maybe this is a difficult one, I'm not sure. We can also attack with the check here. And king will go to g8. Then we can attack with the second rook. And seems like a mate. To me now. Let's try this. Interesting idea, it seems to me. And it was correct. So this I guess now. Okay. This was check. This was check. I can take, and I have two rooks on the 7th, so this is winning. So let's go on. Okay, and good move with the pawn, because now my knight is no longer protected. Here, knight on g7. No other threats at the moment. What can we do now? What can we do now? It seems that we cannot simply take the pawn. Because it is protected twice and we do not achieve anything. So maybe we can do something here. attacking the queen and also attacking f7 twice. And rook on f7 will also protect the knight on g7. Oh, If I go to g5 with the knight, queen can go to h6. And what next? Oh, taking the f7 and attacking the queen. Okay, maybe this is a good move. Can we do anything else here? I am not sure. So I shall try going with the knight to g5 here. Okay, just as expected. And so we shall take the pawn with the knight because we also attack the queen. Is there anything else here? I am not actually sure. And we are attacking also the rook here. So let's move it. Okay. This was the best move by black, but what now? If we take the rook, black retakes, and black is with knight and queen and rook against bishop, rook and queen. Oh, not. We are only a pawn. No, not even a pawn. We are equal in material. So either there is a better move or a continuation after taking the rook on d8 here. So okay, there is a continuation. If we take the rook, black retakes with the knight, and then we have a strong attack with the bishop, attacking both queen and the rook here. So let's take the rook and let's attack with the bishop here. Okay, that was great. So let's move on. So black is trying some attack on the king's side. We cannot take with the pawn because even if we take, black retakes with the queen and have strong attack here, and even our king is, as I said, pinned here on the G file. So it seems as a good attack here, but maybe we can do something also on the other side. Our queen is also attacked here, so we need to react quickly. There is also pin on the B file, so we can freely take the knight here. We can freely take the knight here. Okay. Is there any better move here? I can't see it immediately. Okay, any other threats by either side? I'm not sure. I shall take the knight here. Okay, this was wrong. So, what else? Maybe even some breakthrough like this one. Black takes with the pawn. We check with the queen. And maybe this one. Okay, let's try this. And that this was correct. Okay. And so we take here, black can go to A8. And we cannot mate simply because of the protection of the B7 square. But this one achieves nothing also. So let's try to take here. And what now? I'm probably blind. Of course I can take the knight, I can attack with the rook here, but probably this is not a good move because either B7 and B8 is protected, so So let's try to take the knight first. Yes, it was correct. Okay, let's move on. Oh, queen endgame. This is sometimes very difficult but beautiful. What can we do here? Black king is pretty much ahead. So maybe we can take advantage of that. We can actually force a queen exchange, but actually no. Actually no. We are losing here. We are losing here. We can attack here. And if we attack here, black king cannot go here, can go here, and then we take with the okay, yes, and our we must protect our king. It is in check, so this is another reason for a good move with the pawn, and later we shall be able to take this pawn with the check, so it seems completely winning then to me. I can't see anything else here, so I am going with the pawn here, and as planned, can I do something better maybe? This is still not a checkmate, and after, is this a checkmate? This is checkmate. Well, this is checkmate. There is no move for the king. Okay, let's move on. Oh, another end game. I really like this. So it's again a check. So it's actually a question, can we win with a pawn? After queen exchange we go with the king to g3. One rank ahead of the pawn should be enough. I just take the queen here, and I go with the king to g3. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay, so what is the problem with going? Oh, it is not enough. It is not enough because black will have an opposition here. Okay, so going to g3. going to g3, going to f3, and that's it. Okay, yes, I forget some endgame basics, but we repeated the theory. Let's move on. So it seems that we are lost, that black has just pinned our rook, attacking rook and the queen here. But we have some strong setup here also. This pawn on e5 is protected by bishop and the queen, and we are attacking with 3 pieces. So probably taking the pawn. If black takes the queen, we takes the queen also. This is just winning a pawn. If black takes the rook, we takes with the queen. Okay, this is not bad, it seems to me. Do we have any other option here? Yeah, I am actually not sure that we have anything else here except maybe some weird sacrificing the queen, but what to do with this? What to do with this? We have no enough pieces to attack further here. Just pretty much difficult. I shall try with taking the pawn here. And this was not correct actually. Okay, I lost a concept here. I shall take the hint. With the queen. Really? Sacrificing the queen or something? Okay, maybe taking simply the bishop, because if black takes, we take also. If black takes with the pawn, we take the queen. Let's try this. Yes, that was better than sacrificing the queen. And now we take the bishop, and we are ahead. Okay, that was not very complicated, but I simply didn't see this. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. This seems to me like attack, like we can somehow attack the rook on a8, but how? But how? Maybe. One way is going with the check, but black can stop this with c6, pawn to c6 simply. And we have nothing. Another move will be here. But of course we have to remove some other pieces before. But also c6 seems strong. Maybe if we remove the knight first, and after that attack with the pawn, but what next? Black retakes, we attack with the queen, but again c6 seems strong to me. Oh, so this is not very easy. But probably it is easy, but I am not seeing something here. Okay. Okay. If we are with the queen here on d5, we are attacking also this bishop here. I cannot go immediately here. Because also knight can take. Okay, it's possible that I'm pretty much wrong here, but I shall try to take the knight first. I shall okay, take pushing a pawn is too complicated, and there is some defense for sure, but going immediately with the check and threatening to take the bishop is much better, it seems to me. And it is. And it is. Okay. Let's move on. So. We have a queen on good position, but our knight is attacked. So, what can we do? What can we do here? If we go with the knight here, we are of course threatening to mate on g7, but what after a rook to g8? How can we deal with that if a rook is on g8? Okay, so we will go with the queen to f6, forcing the rook to g7, and then mate. Of course, black will now probably sacrifice the queen because mate is going on here. Oh no, this was not as expected. Okay, let's rethink again. Let's rethink again. I don't get this. So I was planning to move this. What can black do? Okay, black can push the pawn. Black can push the pawn to f6. Okay. So I first go with the queen to f6, protecting that pawn push. Seems nice here. And that's now better. That's now much better, and now f5 is winning. And This is now winning. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on. This is something similar here. This is something similar here. Okay. What can we do here? Okay, what happens if I sacrifice this knight here? Black takes with the pawn. I take with the queen, and this is check. And what next? This is check. But everything seems well protected. What can I do with another knight here? No, here. Achieves nothing here. From here, I have some attacks, but I can't see this. If I go with the queen, this is just an exchange, seems to me. I shall try to sacrifice the knight here. And that was correct, actually. Black didn't take it. So, shall we now just take the rook? Or proceed with something else? If we take the rook, we are ahead in material, so okay, yes, I can't see anything else here, so taking the rook is great. So this will be enough for today. So this is becoming difficult. We are around 1800 rating, but never mind. Rating is always at our level, so it is always difficult to solve this. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.